Hey guys, welcome to the Madroid Podcast, where our plan is to deliver short podcasts filled with marketing and sales insights that can help you level up your business. So, for those who aren't in marketing all day, what you're going to get is actionable marketing and business nuggets that are going to help take the mystery out of marketing to help you achieve growth that will be sure to help you level up. And today, our plan is to talk about social media marketing and how it fits into your overall marketing strategy. So, when just first starting off here, when we say social media marketing, that can mean so much. But what is social media marketing to you?
Yeah, to me, social media marketing is networking online. Easiest way to describe it is how I think about it. It's what makes it so powerful. But it's a form of digital marketing that involves using social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, Snapchat, a couple others, I'm sure, and to help promote brands and certain products, services. Goal is connect with target audience and create brand awareness, drive traffic, and generate opportunities, sales, and clients, customers, patients.
So, really everything, honestly.
Yeah.
So, when I think social media marketing, I think, yeah, it's that broad. Like, there's so much that you can do. It's not about just trying to be an influencer and get likes and comments and views, but also selling. You can certainly sell. A lot of brands do sell everything from a shop that you have on your social platform to lead generation forms, the whole bit. Social media for me is really valuable because it's an easy way for you to increase your reach, increase your growth. And that sounds so simple to say, but to do it really effectively is truly an art. So for your brand and your business as a whole, super cost effective, can certainly provide sales opportunities, but also provides you a way to stay in touch with your audience, right? That's who they're trying to relate with in those spaces. So in your eyes, is there anybody who shouldn't be using social media? Like who should be using it?
I can't think of anyone who shouldn't be. I could try, but no, like everyone should be on it. Just to what degree is different. For some companies, a B2B space, and depending on the platform, they might not be on there that much. However, the ones that maybe we'll get into this a little later, but the ones who don't have a lot of their target audience spending time on Facebook, but they might have a few, it, it could still be important to have a Facebook page and just show that you're alive and active, right? One, you're keeping others from stealing that, right? Like creating a page and misrepresenting your company. But two, you're also just showing you're alive, you're still in business.
Even that can mean so many different things. But for your business and what you're trying to portray, are you trying to portray authority? Are you trying to be a thought leader in your space? Are you simply trying to let people know that you're closed on the 4th of July? There's such a wide range, but that can help you determine the platform, right? B2B, strong LinkedIn presence is going to be very important. It's important for everything from awareness to recruitment to just overall acknowledgement for what you guys are doing, who's on your team, promoting those folks that are on your team. So much good can come from having a strong LinkedIn presence in B2B space. On the B2C side, you have every chance to generate these cool relationships and rapport with your audience, potential consumers, returning consumers. They want to have a rapport with you. They want to have a connection with you, and social media provides them that direct access. So, doing it and doing it well, I think, is huge in both spaces. And the platforms that you choose to do those on are very important as well for your business. So that really kind of segues us into the next piece here, right? Like, where are the right segments for your particular business? I'll throw you a couple of examples here. Let's talk landscaping and HVAC. If you're the head of social media for Winston Hofer's Lawn Care, where are your platforms that you want to live in?
Yeah, great questions. This is real. Like we are the head of some of those companies, social media and all their marketing. But yeah, like for them, Facebook's going to be really important, Instagram as well, TikTok. If you have the long-term vision like in mind, TikTok is going to be a channel you want to be on. There's just so much benefit you can get from it. But basically you are where the people are buying are at. And those platforms for interaction, people do want to know who the company is that they're working with. It just makes that relationship more sticky and easier to refer someone else, which a lot of people go to Facebook. Who do you know that's great at this? So having that awareness built up in that social media platform like Facebook, it makes it a lot easier to refer. When you saw that HVAC company with like a before and after, or a lawn care company with a before and after, and then you see posts down, you see someone asking for a recommendation. Okay, easy. You tag them in it or just comment simply with the name and whatever.
Just being accessible, right? Being available to your audience, giving them the chance to throw you referrals, giving them the chance to engage with you, even just to see the work that you're doing. I think that's such a huge piece. And the funny thing is, even when you talk about TikTok there, TikTok a year or two ago was like, oh, it's just for young kids. It's just for Gen Z. Like, that's who uses it. That's it. Couldn't be further from the truth. Everybody is using it. And I think the more content that you put out and diversify on these platforms, the better off you're going to be. So, because you have an audience on Instagram, you have an audience on TikTok, you have an audience on Facebook and all these platforms, and the content has to live in all those spaces. Now, it doesn't always have to be the same content. Some is going to be more appropriate for other platforms than others. But one big thing that comes to me and pulling from previous experience too is the timing, right? The timing of those posts, the positioning of them for what you're trying to achieve is really important. So when we talk about this with clients a lot as well, when's the right time? How often should I be posting? Are all questions that come up in your social media strategy. And you tell me, is there a one fix, one play solution for it all?
Oh, of course. Everyone posts at 12 p.m. every day.
Exactly. Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
You won't compete with anyone. No, it's always changing. It used to be posting once a week was fine. It's not really the case anymore for a B2C company. But yeah, the times always change. And even if we said, hey, it's been working really well at this time on this day for this type of client, 6 months later, it would be different. So it is really, you have to review and understand the data and then optimize accordingly. And the type of content is really important, and like the mix of it.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
some things you might want to throw an ask out there, like a pitch, hey, request a quote. Whereas like you don't want to do that every post, of course. You want to provide value, some level of attention grabbing, entertainment, even if it is like a before and after, build that credibility before asking for someone to use your service or your company, right?
Yeah. Consistency. It
Yeah.
all comes down to consistency. Have that consistency present. And I like what you said a lot about diversifying the content, right? It can't all be sales content. It can't all be take advantage of this offer. Just consistently being in market with that shows your audience, okay, they don't really care about anything else. They just want my money.
Yep.
So making sure that it's diverse enough, mix in some part of like community engagement, mix in some different aspects of your business, your people, the fact that you want people to join your team or whatever the case is, show those off too, because it shows, okay, we're more than just a transaction-based business. Like we care about our communities, we care about our people. We really want to make sure that we highlight and promote those people that make our company go. Very important there. When we talk about that frequency and how we're going about it, I think a lot of people think they need to be just a content savant or somebody who is just this amazing content producer. And in reality, it just needs to be real. Like the authenticity of your content is an asset for you.
For sure.
So I think making sure that your audience feels that, your team feels that, just helps them better identify with you and want to do business with you.
So true. Quick side, it's so comical. There's other industries that do this, but dentists, like notorious for this very generic, and insurance companies, because they have to have theirs pre-approved, right?
Yeah.
But dentists who don't really have to have that, just using like these template posts that are just so unauthentic. Most are getting better about it now, but there's still some agencies that like push that, and because it's probably less expensive. So they think, oh, we're checking this box off, but it's so clear it's just not authentic.
Yeah. And that again, you don't have to be this modern marvel when it comes to content production, but your team, your people, mixing it up with some of your sales-based content is going to pay off immensely as you grow your audience.
Yeah.
So it's funny. I have an analogy as I was thinking about this as we're prepping for this. And It's actually a quote from Denzel Washington in a commencement speech that he gave, where he says, without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never grow. And with that's so pertinent to this, right? Because you'll never start your social media engagement if you don't start it. But then at the same time, if you're not consistent, your audience will never grow. The social media side of your business will never grow in turn, which of course can just lead to frustration and questioning. So be consistent, use it as your networking platform online, and you will see everything grow. So again, guys, main point here, social media marketing should be a pillar in your marketing plan, as it has the ability to increase your overall brand awareness, but also your reputation and sales opportunities in a very cost-effective way. So that is what we have for our episode today. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the podcast wherever you get your podcasts and however you listen. And if you have any questions you want us to talk about on the podcast or want to get in touch with us, visit madroitmarketing.com/podcast. Thanks, friends.